Dreams about falling in love. It feels so real, but nobody is here when I wake up. Do you know my name?
Wherever you listen throughout the world, it's football time in Tennessee.
The devil's in the detail. I'm a natural born killer.
Here's Tua, stepping back, loads up, looks long, throws, end zone, touchdown! Alabama! Devontae Smith! Touchdown, Alabama!
A natural born. Take this hopeless broke soul off this remote control.
Going to be fielded by Lorenzo Neal at the 25. Pitches it back to Wycheck. He throws it across the field to Dyson.
He's got something.
30,
He's got
40,
something.
50,
He's got it.
40,
He's got it.
20, 10.
He's got it.
End zone. Touchdown. Titans. There are no flags on the field. It's a miracle.
This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour with your host, Drake Collins.
Good afternoon. Welcome in. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Thank you for joining us. I'm in the 101.7 FM WKOM studios this afternoon with the L Train, Landon Seacrest, and the Claw, Clayton Harris, and the dust is settled from a crazy weekend. It's Tuesday. Monday was a lot to get to. Breaking news as of today. Nashville Christian five-star quarterback Jared Curtis has flipped his commitment from the University of Georgia to the Vanderbilt Commodores. Clark Lee and his coaching staff, I'm sure, could not be any happier to hear as he's a tall guy. Was he like 6'7"?
6'4",
He's
about
huge.
6'4",
He is pretty tall.
240.
But not 6'7".
No.
I don't think so, Drake.
Okay.
Close.
Oh, here it is.
Close.
6'3", 225.
Big guy.
He had been a verbal commitment, and if you watch Judge Judy, she'll say a verbal contract means nothing. But a verbal commitment to Georgia, but now has become the 21st commitment to Clark Lee and the Commodores. There you go. There you go, Vandy fans. Anchor down, baby.
Marion Woolhoyt's smiling somewhere.
He must be.
10-2, man. It's fantastic.
I love that. You know what? That's a great fight song.
It really
Yeah,
is.
I'm telling you. Okay. 21st commitment for Vanderbilt. The biggest has to be, and guys, it has to be the biggest haul of a single recruit in Vanderbilt history since Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Earl Bennett.
I mean,
yeah,
I'm just saying.
for sure.
Bottom line, congratulations to Vanderbilt and Coach Lee, and
It also probably
looking
helped.
for big things.
It also probably helped too that Jared Curtis played for Jeff Brothers, who also played at Vanderbilt.
Okay.
That doesn't hurt.
CFP rankings come out tonight, 6 p.m. It's the next to last final rankings before the playoffs, right? The next, after tonight, the next final rankings will be Sunday at 11 a.m. This coming Sunday at 11 a.m.
And somebody has leaked, not to the public, but to Vegas, it appears, the rankings for tonight. And we'll talk about that here in a little bit when I pull up the odds.
Well, there's going to be a record. There's going to be a record amount of outrage across college football come tonight anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
Number 11, okay, get this. It's inevitable that there's going to be a lot of PO'd people. This is the second straight week where every ranked team between 4 and 14 have won.
Wow. That's impressive.
So, with that being said, and you only having 12 spots, it gives more teams a legitimate case for at-large bids into the CFP.
Yeah.
Number 11, BYU. Number 12, Miami. Number 14, Vanderbilt. Number 16, Texas. All have better resumes than the last two at-large teams from last year's CFP, which was Indiana and SMU. 8 teams, I think, have locked up a college football playoff spot. And let's go through them. 12-0 Ohio State. 12-0 Indiana, which they play each other this weekend.
That's right.
11-1 Georgia. Of course, the one loss to Georgia is to Alabama. 11-1 Texas Tech. 11-1 A&M. 11-1 Oregon. 11-1 Ole Miss. And then you look at 10-2 Oklahoma. Oklahoma just kind of sits out there as an anomaly as a team, and you're thinking, wait a minute.
Yeah, they kind of sneak up on you.
2 more bids will go to the 4th and 5th highest-ranked conference champions. The American champion, which will either be North Texas or Tulane. The other 10-2 Virginia, the other bid, so 10-2 Virginia in the ACC if it wins its championship game. But what if a 7-5 Duke beats Virginia in the ACC game? I mean,
The ACC should be out.
Yeah, barred from the playoff.
Absolutely.
With a 7-5 Duke that beats Virginia in the ACC title game, would they beat out an 11-1 James Madison?
No.
If Duke were to beat UVA?
They shouldn't.
That leaves, with the 8 teams plus the two at large, the 4th and 5th highest-ranked conference champions, which is in the bylaws. They're going to give it to those teams. That leaves 2 teams out there for those last 2 spots. And as of this past weekend, it would have to be number 9 Notre Dame at 10-2, number 10 Alabama at 10-2 for those last 2 final spots, unless BYU beats Texas Tech.
That better. If that happens, then all you know what's going to break loose
in the Big 12 title game. Then maybe Alabama gets pushed outside the CFP.
That would blow up championship conference games for now until eternity.
Then would they have to expand to 16 games at that point?
It's going to expand.
Yeah, definitely.
But still, yeah.
I mean, what about the case for Texas? Okay, you know, Arch Manning and the Longhorns managed to cram a season's worth of unpredictability into one performance this past weekend against A&M. Yeah. Think about that. Think about Florida. Think about Florida beating Texas. Now Texas beat Vanderbilt.
Maybe A&M's a fraud. Maybe they haven't beaten anybody in the SEC with a winning record. Oh, wait a minute, they haven't. Sounds like the team out of the East that we know. I'm just saying. I mean, you can't help what your conference schedule's like, but you could not have asked for a better conference schedule if you're Texas A&M. They literally played nobody.
Well, last Friday, Texas won, obviously, by 10 points, 27-17. Arch Manning in the first half went eight completions for 21 attempts for 51 yards in the first half. The score was 10-3 A&M at halftime. 10-3 A&M at halftime. Second half, Arch Manning had a big 35-yard TD run. brought his Longhorns back in Austin for the 27-17 win. That means you're looking at a 9-3 Texas trying to get in the playoffs. Sarkisian, the head coach for Texas, says it will be a disservice to our sport if Texas is not in the CFP.
Well, get ready, Sark. You're about to be disappointed.
Yeah, he is, unfortunately.
Speaking of coaches, bring you up to date on what's going on in the coaching world. Florida hires Tulane's head coach, RAL. I was seeing a lot of stuff on social media. You don't pronounce it like Pat Summerall, that used to be player and broadcaster on CBS. It's Summerall. John Summerall will be the new Florida head coach. Arkansas hires Memphis head coach Ryan Silverfield, while Missouri and Vanderbilt extended contracts of Eli Drinkwitz and Clark Lee. And Ole Miss is going to hire their defensive coordinator, Pete Golding. When did Ole Miss's defense become this juggernaut of a dominant? I mean, I'd hire Kentucky's defensive coordinator as a head coach before whoever's been coaching Ole Miss's defense.
I think it has to do with the stability to try to keep everybody, the staff there, and also Pete Golden's ability to recruit is really, really good. He's a well-known recruiter. So, yeah, I mean, it's you remember what happened after Mike Leach died. Mississippi State went and hired Zach, what's-his-name, and that lasted all but a year. And they were like, yeah, Zach Arnett, this isn't going to work. So we'll see how it goes next year. They're just hoping to catch some magic in the bottle here in the playoffs to just try to salvage what has been a fantastic historical season for them that's unfortunately been overshadowed by the Lane train.
You know, we were talking about Bama being knocked out of the CFP. What if Alabama knocks off Georgia in the SEC championship game? They've already beat them once. Then Alabama beats them again. Alabama's at the back end of at the bottom of the ladder of the CFP of getting in. What does that do to Georgia?
I think if that happens, Kirby Smart's going to have to get Alabama tattooed on his lower back. I think that's where we're heading.
Oh no, you just did not say
11 of 12 potentially. That's what it would be because it's been 10 of 11.
Yeah,
so it would be 11 of 12.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. I mean, that's just a mental block.
Well, I mean, there's still a lot of football to be played. Now, remember way back in June, and I it's hard for me to remember really what I ate for lunch yesterday, but back in June, Diego Pavia was on a podcast, and he declared that Vanderbilt is going to run the state of Tennessee after this year. That's what he said on the podcast in June. How many months ago? 7 months ago?
Mm-hmm. That's 6, yeah.
Well, I mean, I just want to refresh people's memory, and a lot of people I'm sure would like to erase Saturday's games out of their minds. Diego Pavia, who is now the favorite for the Heisman Trophy, threw for 268 yards passing, and had 165 rushing yards on 20 attempts. The last 4 games, Diego Pavia is responsible for 1,862 yards and 16 touchdowns. The last 4 games. Regular season offensive numbers for just Diego Pavia, 4,018 yards of offense this season.
He's a bad man.
Has Tennessee ever had a Heisman Trophy winner?
No.
Has Vanderbilt ever had a Heisman Trophy winner?
No.
Oh, man.
Oh.
It's gonna.
Tennessee had Peyton Manning, who was runner up to Charles Woodson, which is Charles Woodson's name alone is gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings, but
Tennessee's had a couple of finalists. I mean, there's
Johnny
been some,
Majors, obviously,
Okay.
being one. Peyton Manning being another one.
They had a running back that's been in.
Jamal Lewis, maybe.
I can't. Well, the finalists will be announced on Monday. This coming Monday. The ceremony is Saturday.
A week from Saturday. Yep.
A week from Saturday.
Wow.
7 p.m. on ESPN. Current Heisman odds: Fernando Mendoza and Diego Pavia. Mendoza, the quarterback for Indiana. Both of them are about 1.5 to 1 odds. Julian Sayin is basically third in line at 2 to 1. And then you jump to, I mean, it's those three. The race is those three. Those three are going to be the finalists. And reading some stuff online, New York Times, sports writers, and so forth, this guy says, I voted. I'll tell you who I voted for. I voted for Diego. My first place vote was Diego Pavia.
I've heard multiple people say that they're voting for Pavia.
Imagine what the odds were on him before the season started. Had to be in the hundreds. It had to be 200 or 300 to 1.
Well, Ty Simpson was 18 to 1, wasn't he?
I believe so.
So we'd have to go back and look, but yeah, I mean, I guarantee it was up there.
Now, CFP odds. How much time we got left in this big claw? How much time we got left in this? Were we up against a break?
We got about 4 minutes.
Okay. CFP teams to make the college football playoffs. That will be the next to last release will be tonight. Ohio State is 1.5 to 1 odds. Then Indiana is 4 to 1, 4.5 to 1. Georgia's 8 to 1, Notre Dame 9 to 1. And I'm sorry, that is not correct. This is for the national championship. Alabama's 13 to 1. Would you think that's a pretty good bet?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, just to risk Texas Tech 10 to 1, Ole Miss 30 to 1. There's still some good odds out there. If you want to look at the college football playoff championship.
Alabama is now completely off the board to bet if they make the playoffs or not. The odds are so high that they're going to. The only ones left on the board are Notre Dame, Virginia, North Texas, Tulane, James Madison, BYU, Miami, Duke, and UNLV.
Vanderbilt right now to win national championships 100 to 1.
Yeah, they're not going to make the playoffs.
Well,
it's going to be tough. If they make the playoffs, I got a feeling if they make the playoffs, we're not in it.
That's a good point.
There's some great football games this weekend. We're going to talk about them on the other side of this break, such as the Big Ten matchup, 1 versus 2. It's been a minute since we've had a 1 versus 2 in a conference championship game. Think about that during the break, and we're going to come back and Claw, you probably know, but our listeners might not. When the last time a 1 versus 2 was involved in a conference championship matchup.
I remember that game.
Title game.
Yep.
This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We'll be right back.
Hey, homie, give it up if you ballin'. Homie, give it up if you say. Lady, pick it up, it's me callin'. Let me show 'em all about the West.
This is Coach Tredaris Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family-owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Let's talk custom design jewelry. Did you know Tillis Jewelry in downtown Columbia creates custom design jewelry and has been for over 30 years? From one-of-a-kind engagement rings to wedding bands and so much more. We want each piece to be as unique as you are and create a family heirloom for tomorrow. Call today and make an appointment with one of our designers. And just for calling, you will receive a free 30-minute consultation. Tillis Jewelry, creating custom jewelry proudly in Tennessee.
Hi, Jimmy here for Columbia Ace Hardware. Columbia Ace Hardware now carries Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines paint. Now their premium quality and huge selection of colors will be right in your neighborhood. Along with the award-winning service and advice Columbia Ace has always provided for your paint projects. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint. Columbia Ace, the helpful place.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Do you have trees that need trimming or removed? Do you have stumps that you want grounded? A1 Tree Trimming and Removal is a family-owned and operated business local to Columbia and Lewisburg. They also service surrounding Middle Tennessee. We are licensed and insured and provide free estimates. No job is too big, no tree is too small. Give old Luke a call or text Luke at 931-359-3113. Or you can check them out on Facebook and tell A1 Tree Removal that you heard this ad on the radio. If you love America, then you will love A1 Tree Removal.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also an ice maker that didn't read the job description owner. Fortunately, you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Call Davis Heating and Cooling at 931-388-2090 for all your home comfort needs. Davis Heating and Cooling is your local independent American Standard dealer and proudly serves the Murray County area. Find Davis Heating and Cooling online and on Facebook or call today, 388-2090.
Hey, this is Seth Moss at Tennessee Valley Equipment, a premier FAE PrimeTech, Bandit, and Surex dealer. We are your dealer for all of your land clearing and forestry mulching needs. We sell equipment, provide repair service, and parts along with a rental fleet of mulching equipment. We also offer mulching teeth, blades, and sharpening. Our number one priority is getting you up and running as quickly and affordable as possible. Tennessee Valley is located at 300 Santa Fe Pike in wonderful Columbia, Tennessee. Stop by or give us a call today at 931-981-9812.
This is Debbie Matthews with the Nashville Realty Group, and if you've been paying attention, you know the housing market has been tough, but rates are beginning to thaw. So if you're thinking about selling, the time to jump in is getting better every day. But if you're thinking about buying, and those interest rates are still a little bit too high, a good agent knows how to negotiate interest rate buydowns, and I'm a good agent. So call me, Debbie Matthews with Nashville Realty Group, 615-476-3224.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
A body in motion stays in motion until you feel that muscle tighten, that sharp pain you didn't expect, and suddenly you're stopped in your tracks. KRT helps you get back in action with all natural pain relief in just minutes. Don't get sidelined by muscle cramps. Stay in the game with KRT.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
The
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half-off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
And welcome back. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Thank you for joining us. I am Drake in the WKOM studios this afternoon with L Train and Clayton the Claw Harris. L Train, you've been kind of brushing up on this Jared Curtis thing. What have you seen online that we need to tell the folks about?
According to Twitter, Jared Curtis about an hour ago, so around 11:30 this morning, he tweeted, he said, "I don't know where all this is coming from. I haven't had a chance to talk to either school yet. I'll keep y'all posted."
He didn't deny it.
All this being the flip to Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
That's him saying, I'm not denying it, but I'm not coming out and telling you that it's happening yet. But, yeah, I mean, it's –
yeah.
I think I don't think anybody's going to be shocked when he signs with Vanderbilt. Why? I mean, why would you be? Look Diego Pavia has proven that everything that he wants to accomplish at Georgia can be accomplished in his own backyard.
Sure. Absolutely.
And he can live no offense to Athens, Georgia, but I'd rather live in Nashville.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that's where the ladies are.
And I promise you, if Vanderbilt does get Jared Curtis, watch out, because that means there's going to be some big-time receivers that will follow him there.
Sure. This weekend in conference championship games, we have a matchup that doesn't happen very often, and that is number 1 versus number 2. As number 2 Indiana is set to take on number 1 Ohio State on Saturday at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. You've been there, hadn't you, Claw?
I have. Terrible time.
Yeah. This game will make history for several reasons. For one, it's Indiana's first berth in the conference championship game and will be a chance to win the Big Ten for the first time since 1967.
Wow.
That's pre-Lee Corso.
It's almost pre-me. For another, it'll be the first time the Big Ten championship is a meeting between the first time a number 1 and number 2 ranked team.
I think that says a lot.
This matchup is usually stylized as a game of the century. We'll see what happens. The last time, or the last 2 times, well, let's put it this way. Number 1 and number 2 have met twice in a conference title game. Twice. With both occurrences coming in the SEC championship game and both involving Urban Meyer's Florida Gators and Nick Saban's Alabama Crimson Tide. Interestingly, for Indiana, both matchups ended in a victory for the number 2 ranked team.
Yeah.
In 2008, number 1 Alabama got beat by number 2 Florida. Tim Tebow threw 3 touchdown passes, 57 yards on the ground. And then in 2009, number 1, number 1 Florida got beat by Alabama. Saban and the Crimson Tide brought an end to the Meyer and Tim Tebow's run of success at Florida with a resounding 32-13 win, and they made Tim Tebow cry.
Yes, they did.
You know what I mean? The Big Ten matchup for Saturday, the last time Indiana hasn't, like I said, hasn't won the Big Ten in football since 1967, where they last played in 1967. Conference game odds, as all the matchups are on Friday and Saturday of this coming weekend. Kennesaw State is a 2.5-point favorite over Jacksonville State, much to the chagrin of Mr. Yao. What conference is that? The Sun Belt or something? What is that?
Conference USA.
Yeah, CUSA.
Okay.
The CUSA.
Okay. Yeah. CUSA. Troy versus James Madison. James Madison is a 23.5-point favorite over Troy.
The Dukes of James Madison.
North Texas, is that the American Conference?
That is correct, sir.
It's 2.5-point favorite over number 24 Tulane. Friday at 7. UNLV takes on Boise State. Boise State's a 3.5-point favorite. That's also Friday, 7 p.m. Miami of Ohio in the MAC action takes on Western Michigan. Western Michigan's a 1.5-point favorite. That's the first game on Saturday, 11 a.m. BYU and Texas Tech, 11 versus 5. And, boy, that could really be the fly in the ointment if Texas Tech doesn't take care of business right there. Texas Tech is a 12.5-point favorite over BYU. Texas Tech very strong defensively. That's why they might be the dark horse for a national championship. Saturday afternoon at 3 p.m., it'll be number 4 Georgia, who's a 2.5-point favorite over Alabama, number 10 in the country. Have you seen all the memes on social media where Georgia's, yay, we made it. We made it to the SEC championship game, and then they show who they have to play in Alabama after Alabama won at Auburn. And they were not that happy about that.
They were not happy at all.
No. Duke versus number 18 UVA in the ACC championship game. UVA is just a 3.5-point favorite over the Blue Devils at 7 p.m. Saturday night. And then Indiana, 1 versus 2 against number 1 Ohio State. Ohio State's a 4.5-point favorite. That's at 7 p.m. Saturday night. Along with all the other excitement in college football going on, the CFP, Heisman, etc., there is college basketball being played at this time. They took a long break over the weekend, but tonight, some good matchups in college basketball. Number 13, Tennessee, 7-1 on the season so far, is at Syracuse. Are those games played in the Carrier Dome too? Is that where?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
I've always found it interesting that the Carrier Dome, named after an air conditioning company, is not air conditioned. I'm just saying that's just kind of odd to me. But I mean, so Tennessee is at Syracuse. Tennessee's favored by 7 points. That's a 6 p.m. start on ESPN2. Number 15, the Florida Gators, with the tallest player in the history of college basketball.
7'9". That's tall. That's taller than Wembanyama.
That's taller than 6'7".
Yeah, I mean, that's taller than me standing on my money, Drake. That's taller than me standing on my money.
For real?
Yeah, man.
That's pretty tall. 5-2, number 15, Florida Gators are at 8-0 Duke to take on the super freshman, Mr. Boozer.
Big Boozer.
Cam Boozer.
Yeah, and he's got a little twin brother, too. It's pretty good, too.
Yeah, that's at 6:30 ESPN. So you've got the Vols on at UConn. The UConn Huskies was the best effing basketball coach in the world or country, or what did he say he was? The best effing
coach in the game.
Coach in the game.
Yeah.
That dude's psycho. That dude's crazy. Number 5, UConn's 2.5-point favorite at number 21, Kansas at 8 p.m. And then North Carolina, 16 in the country right now, is at number 18, Kentucky tonight. So if you want to get your college basketball fix,
Tonight's tonight.
Tonight is the night. That Kentucky-North Carolina game starts at 8:30 on ESPN. Last night on Monday Night Football, the New England Patriots and Drake May. And, oh, by the way, speaking of Drake May, he is now the favorite for the NFL MVP.
As he should be.
Dude is bad.
Yeah, he's crazy.
It's wild.
It's tough.
I mean, the Patriots with – who's their head coach?
I don't know, Drake.
What's that guy's name?
Who is it, Drake?
It sounds familiar. What's the guy's name that's the head coach?
Don't know. Maybe he used
Mike.
Yeah.
Vrabel.
He used to coach the Tennessee Titans.
He did.
What the hell?
What? That's a team? The Titans are a team?
Well, his team now, New England, with a second-year quarterback, is 11-2. They started the season out 1-2, and have won. Last night they won their 10th straight game, 33-15 over the New York Giants. Jackson Dart. I mean, hell, New England was up 30-7 at halftime. And like I said, Drake May is now minus 125 as the NFL MVP favorite. Second year.
It's crazy.
Have you ever seen the pictures of he and his brothers? He's got like 3. He's the youngest of 4 brothers.
Yeah, isn't he Luke May's brother that played for the basketball team? Right?
Yeah. I think you are correct.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
But you said they showed pictures of them, and they're all just kind of step level, like year after year, all crazy. Born within, say, 5 years of each other. Crazy. Memphis Grizzlies got to 9-12 now. They're on a 3-game win streak. 3-game win streak for the Grizzlies. Stop the presses.
Exactly.
And they look to extend it to 4 games tonight against Victor Wembanyama.
Mr. 7-5.
As they go into Texas, San Antonio. San Antonio's 13-6 on the season.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
7 p.m. tip-off for the Grizzlies at San Antonio tonight. The Preds look to win their 3rd game in the last 4 tonight in Nashville versus against the Calgary Flames. 7 p.m. puck drop on that at Bridgestone Arena. And, speaking of awards, we're going to get away from the Heisman, but let's talk a little bit about our Murray County football coaches, and there's been some honors passed out.
Yes, there have
in the last couple of days on that. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, Claude, take it away first. Start with Columbia Central.
Yeah, we'll start with Columbia Central as we got news today out of Region 4 5A that head coach Tredarius Goff was named the Coach of the Year. So congratulations, Coach Goff in his 3rd season at the helm of the Columbia Lions program. Wins the region, first time in 13 years, and then not only that, he wins Coach of the Year, so very well deserved.
Terrific.
Congratulations.
Couldn't be happier for him.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And continuing with that, we had a lot of people on Mount Pleasant's team get all region honors. We got A.J. Sieber, who was one of our players of the week, Jalen Smith, we got Easton Plunkett, Mr. Niehaus, Mr. 1K. Got all region honors.
That dude does it all.
Cole Anderson, who won our player of the week as well, Jaden McClure. Return Specialist of the Year, J.P. Easterling from Mount Pleasant. Quarterback of the Year, co-quarterback of the year, Cale Scott from Mount Pleasant. So a lot of honors there.
Yeah.
A lot of honors.
Good year
there.
for the Mount Pleasant Tigers.
Yep.
Congratulations to all of them and Coach Hartsville. They had a terrific year. And and really overall, guys, I mean, of the Murray County Public Schools football programs, obviously there are 4 in this county. They all had great, fantastic years, including
Spring Hill High School. They had
your
a lot
alma
of honors
mater
too. I'm going to read off some of their honorees as well. And I want to mention Carter Dunn of Mount Pleasant was the Defensive Player of the Year in their region as well. So Mount Pleasant got a lot of people out there. So Spring Hill, Mr. Do-It-All, Region 5, Offensive Player of the Year.
Lionel.
Offensive Player of the Year. Seneca Caldwell, Defensive Lineman of the Year. Kaysen Deschamps, Kicker of the Year. Kicker of the year. 28 points scored, 3 touchbacks this year. That's
fantastic.
Pretty good stats. We had the D-line coach, Rodney Lockridge, assistant coach of the year for the Spring Hill Raiders. We had Landon Hill, who was on the show, Gavin Jacobs, Carson Huffstetler, all those guys, Reeves Gill getting all-region honors, Anthony Tran, Jackson Taylor, Rashad Cooper, all the guys that were on our Puckett show got some all-region honors. So that's good to see them get honored at the end. And, we gave them a little shine during the season, gave them a chance to promote their brand, and, they held it down on their end on the field. So that's important.
And also, other than Coach Golf winning the Coach of the Year award out of Region 4 5A, Assistant Coach Dre Hall was announced as the Assistant Coach of the Year in Region 4 5A. Your lineman of the year in Region 4A was Columbia Central's Isaiah Bishop.
Yes, sir.
He had 30 tackles on defense, 5 for a loss. He had 5 sacks, and he also had 15 pancake blocks on offense.
Yeah.
And they ran for 2,923 yards and 35 touchdowns behind his offensive line group. Also, the Region 4A Special Teams Player of the Year goes to Eli Raymer.
Yeah.
He was 48 of 49 on PAT, 7 of 8 on field goal attempts, with the longest made on the year was 40. And then, man, he was incredible on kickoffs this year.
Yeah.
A lot of touchbacks. Yeah. But last but not least, your Region 4 5A MVP, the one and only Mr. Daniel Booker.
Yes.
1,203 yards passing, 11 touchdowns. He had 1,616 yards rushing for 25 touchdowns. So he accounted for 36 touchdowns through the air and on the ground.
Straight out balling.
And
he's that guy.
Just over 2,800 yards combined total offense.
Congratulations, Mr. Booker.
D-Book.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to call him Mr. Booker from here on out, just out of respect. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's insane. Shout out Daniel Booker and everybody who won those regional awards.
All right, we're up against our last break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Magic 8-Ball picks on the backside. Talk a little Sonny Gray. Didn't he pitch for Vanderbilt?
Yes, and he played football at Smyrna High School.
Yeah, well, he's now on my favorite team, the Red Sox, and boy, he's let the he just left the Yankees to the Red Sox, and he's let the Yankees have it. He said, time to New York sucked. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We'll be right back.
This is Coach Tredaris Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
For 40 years, the Jewelers Bench has worked hard for their customers and provided the highest quality jewelry at the best price. They keep going back. Recent renovations have allowed them to expand their inventory. More high-quality jewelry, custom vintage and estate pieces, and professional jewelry and watch repairs. They also buy gold. The Jewelers Bench, still here, still great service. 808 Trotwood Avenue, Columbia.
Hey, this is Derek Ransom with 10 Pin Alley, voted #1 family entertainment center in Murray County. We offer 32 bowling lanes, giant arcade, laser tag, bumper cars, and a full cafe and bar menu. We also specialize in group events, kids and adult birthday parties, company parties, sports team parties, and holiday parties. We're located at 322 East James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia. Call us today at 931-381-BOWL or visit us at 10pin.com. 10 Pin Alley, it's where the good times roll.
In today's uncertain world, you can never be too careful about your family's financial future. That's why the Parker Group, a part of Baird's Private Wealth Management, is offering a free second opinion on your financial plans. Let us review your current plan, and we will identify any gaps and offer suggestions to improve it. Please call the Parker Group at 931-548-3737. That's 931-548-3737. Robert W. Baird and Company Incorporated does not offer tax or legal advice.
This is Mark Curry at the Trailer Store. We are a local, family-owned business. Every day, I work with my wife, Susie, my mother, Becky, and my son, Justin. We offer a full line of lawnmower trailers, utility trailers, stock trailers, and a full line of trailer parts. We also offer service. Come see us at 1021 New Lewisburg Highway. Call us at 931-381-2795. That's 931-381-2795.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
The generations that have paved the way for us deserve respect, integrity, and compassion. This is Kelly Dobson, owner of Caring Hearts Home Healthcare. My grandmother and mother started this business in 2005, and I was honored to take over in 2012. Licensed and insured, we help our aging community stay in the comfort of their own homes. Online at CaringHeartsHomeHealthCareLLC.com, by phone 931-381-5470, or in person at 1121 Trotwood Avenue here in Columbia. That's Caring Hearts Home Healthcare.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley. And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wall Cover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wall covering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed.
Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is Coach Devin Simler from Columbia Central Baseball. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
Hey, Daddy, when you gonna stop playing?
And welcome back. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake with L Train and the Claw. We're in the 101.7 WKOM studios this afternoon. Before the break, I'll tell you what. First of all, if you ever have any opinions, suggestions, just want to come dial us up. 931-388-3636. Hit number 5 on our comment line. Tell us what's going on. We welcome your opinion here on the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Newly acquired Boston Red Sox star Sonny Gray, who played at Vanderbilt. It's from the Smyrna area. Is that? I mean, was that? Where is he from?
He played football at Smyrna High School, football and baseball.
Okay.
Him and Rodriguez Wilkes, who he was a receiver that went to Tennessee. They won the state title. Smyrna did.
Well, there you go. I assume Sonny was a quarterback.
He was.
Okay. New York Yankees. He has just signed with the Boston Red Sox. He hasn't really kept that a secret that he wasn't a fan of playing in New York. And Gray, he reignited the rivalry between himself and the Yankees fan base, saying, quote, "It feels good to me to go to a place where it's easy to hate the Yankees." And that would be Boston, Massachusetts.
That is true. It's a good place.
Fenway Park.
The right place.
There's no other place that hates the New York Yankees the evil empire more than the fan base of the Boston Red Sox at Fenway Park. Gray later added, I never wanted to go to New York in the first place. And that should be music to all Red Sox fans' ears. Obviously, the Yankees, in 2019, he said the team wanted him to prioritize throwing sliders, something Gray said he wasn't a good fit for his pitch mix. He blamed the Yankees for making him throw a blankety spinning pitch more often than he was comfortable with. So, welcome to Boston, Mr. Gray. Now, he's 36 years old.
It's hard to believe.
I can't believe it, didn't, you know? And Boston gave up 2 young pitchers from their system for him. So, they obviously still believe. But, I mean, Gray even managed a second-place finish in Cy Young in 2023 when he was with the Twins. We'll see what happens. All right. What else is going on? Magic 8 Ball for tonight. In the NBA, the game of the night, L Train, OKC and Golden State go at tonight.
Yeah, 20-1 OKC.
OKC's on a 12-game win streak.
Yeah. Yep.
Golden State's going to be without Steph Curry tonight.
Yeah. It's going to be tough.
What is his nagging injury? Do you know what that is?
I feel like it's – I want to say it was something with his leg. I don't think it's his ankles anymore. I think it was like a nagging leg injury of some sort. I don't know if
calf
it's
or
knee.
quad or something that he's pulled, strained.
But,
or
yeah, he's going to be out for a little bit.
Well, they will be without Steph Curry tonight. Like I said, OKC's won 12 straight.
Yes, sir.
So that'll be the best game on the NBA schedule tonight. Magic 8 Ball in the Sixers-Wizards game, he likes over 235, over the total. Also in that game, 76ers center Andre Drummond, over 7.5 points. Also Sixers guard Jared McCain, 2 or more threes. Magic 8 Ball likes the Portland Trail Blazers tonight, plus 5 points. Also likes the Boston Celtics on the money line against the New York Knicks. Some other props the Magic 8 Ball likes for the night. New York Knicks, Josh Hart, 10 or more rebounds. New Orleans Pelicans, Zion Williamson, under 6.5 rebounds. In the San Antonio-Memphis game, Magic 8 Ball is predicting that total to go under 230.5. In the Golden State-Oklahoma City Thunder game, Golden State guard Podzinski.
Brandon Pajimski.
Okay, there you go. Under 3.5 assists. OKC Jalen Williams in a combo bet over 29.5 points, plus rebounds and plus assists. Over 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists for OKC's Jalen Williams. Tonight, 6 o'clock, tune in for the next to last college football playoff rankings release, and then we'll have the release on Sunday at 11 a.m. in the morning, right before NFL games kick off.
And I tell you what's going to happen tonight. From what, just looking at the lines in Vegas, you're going to hear a lot of conversation about why Notre Dame should have to join a conference.
Yeah.
Because why should Alabama or any other team be punished for winning their regular season and playing in the conference championship game? It's ridiculous. absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
because Alabama's the conference regular season conference champion.
Regular season conference champion, SEC is Alabama Crimson
They
Tide.
have the tiebreaker over Georgia.
And no game that you will play will take that away from regular season champion. So then you play this conference game, title game, that the crazy talk is if Alabama were to get shelled by Georgia, that they might not make the top 12 teams.
No way.
In the country for the playoffs. That doesn't make any sense.
There's no way.
We'll find out. This has been the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour for L Train and the Claw. I'm Drake. Thank you for being with us, and we will talk to you